Hello, YouTube friend. Ben here, and today's topic is the top three don't do that. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, sometimes someone will make a comment on one of my videos or on Facebook, and I'll be thinking to myself, actually I want to shout through the comment section, don't do that. Why? Because the problem they're trying to solve is probably going to get worse if they take that approach. And or I've tried that solution myself and had a disaster, so I'm trying to prevent them having a disaster. So here, without further delay, are my top three. Please don't do that. Okay, here you go. Okay, item number one in my list of top three don't do that. Item number one, power feeding. I don't know where this idea came from, this power feeding, but I get this comment every now and then that I'm feeding my fish large amounts of food because I want them to grow fast. I call that strategy power killing. These fish are very susceptible to Malawi bloat. They will have trouble digesting too much too fast, and they will swell up and die on you. So please, don't do that. Do not do power feeding, whatever the world that is. Item number two, the complete cleaning. This is where somebody comments that they did a top to bottom cleaning. They vacuumed the substrate, they did a water change, and they cleaned their filters, whether it was the HOBs, the hang-on backs, canisters, they did everything top to bottom. That's a great way to kill off your beneficial bacteria, start your tank cycling again, have an ammonia spike, and have a massive die-off. When you clean your tank, I suggest you choose one aspect of your tank. Like in my case, I have 2 canisters on this tank. I'll clean 1 canister and then wait anywhere from a week to a month before I clean the other one. The canisters usually run 3 months or more between cleanings. That way I always have a large amount of beneficial bacteria helping to turn that ammonia into nitrite, and bacteria that turns the nitrite into nitrate. So don't do these complete top to bottom cleanings. You'll have a very clean tank and a lot of dead fish. So don't do that. And last, number one, it gives me the biggest cringe when I read it, is somebody posting that they're taking water from an established tank and putting it into their new tank, and that will give them a tank that is immediately ready for new fish. Don't do that. Beneficial bacteria is not in the water column. Beneficial bacteria is in the substrate, it's on the rocks, and it's in your filters on your media. I suggest you put a little extra media, maybe an extra sponge if you have the room, in a filter, and let it run for a few weeks, and then use that piece of media in the new filter that you're going to be using in the new tank. Move some rocks over, move a little substrate over. This is a way to quickly seed a new tank. But using water from an established tank will not give you a tank that is ready to use immediately. What it will give you is an immediate false reading. It'll make you think initially, because it does bring over with it the readings from the original tank. So it'll give you a false reading initially. You'll think you're okay. And then you'll have a fish die-off when that ammonia spikes and the tank starts to cycle. Okay? So those are the 3 don't do that. Well, I hope that saves you some grief. It would have saved me some grief had I heard it originally. So please, don't do any of those 3, and certainly feel free to come to the Ben.o.cichlid Facebook group, and or you have groups out there like the Aquatic Lounge, places like Glass Asylum. I mean, there's a lot of groups out there that can give you some tips and help you to not make mistakes that will end up costing you money, creating aggravation, and end up creating a problem worse than the problem that you set out to solve. Okay? So please, on those 3 points, don't do that. Okay? All right. I hope this helps. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you for tuning in. You're appreciated. Come on over to the Facebook group page, ben.o.cichlid. You can see it right up here. And also, if you want to follow, you can on Instagram at ben.o.cichlid on Instagram. I'll put it up here as well. And there's always some links down below, and you can follow those as well. Please comment, please rate, please share, and if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little alert bell so you catch future videos. Thank you so much, my friend. You are appreciated. That's all for now.